me do a real quick director's report issue real quick, and that is I wanted to ask Representative Bob Steinburg is with us today and has come by from his office in Raleigh, and I wanted to call Representative Steinburg up to the table just to introduce himself and say a few words. He is serving with me now on the Atlantic States Marine Fisheries Commission. He attended the meeting in Alexandria, and we had a wonderful week together, and I sure appreciate his being there. So welcome, Representative Steinburg.
You know, and I used to be in radio and television. I should know how to do that. At least turn on a microphone. But I'm delighted to be here, and obviously to be representing the state of North Carolina on the recent appointment to the Atlantic Marine Fisheries Commission. And we did have a great meeting up in Alexandria. I'm new to all of this, but I made every effort to attend as many meetings as possible. So I've got kind of like a vertical learning curve, and I'm trying to gather as much information as I can. One of the things that I talked with Lewis about and talked with the governor about before I decided to accept this appointment was that I wanted to be an instrument of fairness as it relates to the fishing industry. We've always hear about the wars that are going on, not Tuna Wars, which was a great show on television, but the wars that are going on between commercial fishermen and recreational fishermen, and we have got to try and get beyond that and find a way in which we can all coexist. Now, I'm going to share with you something that you may or may not be aware of, but I know you're going to be voting on an issue, or could be voting on an issue tomorrow as it relates to banning gill nets and so forth. And I am not here to offer you any advice as to how you might want to cast your vote, but I can share with you this, that there are a significant number of legislators who are going to be watching this vote very, very carefully. And so when you're deciding which way you're going to vote, I want you to think about that. I don't believe that the legislature wants to assume the responsibilities of making the kinds of decisions that you all should be making. But having said that, if any decision that's made is not interpreted as being fair, you will likely be dealing with the legislature moving forward. So, not a threat. It's just it's a fact. I believe that you will receive something in your packets tomorrow prior to your meeting time that will spell out some of the concerns that we in the North Carolina legislature, in particular the coastal legislators, have regarding the banning of gill nets. So it's just food for thought. I thank you for this time. I look forward to working with you moving forward. I look forward to working with you through the commission. We had a great week up in Alexandria. Dr. Daniel has been very, very helpful in giving me the kind of information I need, pointing me in the right direction, introducing me to folks, and so that, and I'm on the email chain now, because I'm getting emails every day from all over the East Coast. So, having said that, I won't take any more of your time. I understand you guys are going to break for lunch here at some point, but matter of fact, I heard as I was making my way up in the back of the room, I hope you're it, and we're going to eat now. So. So I will. I thank you very humbly for your time. I thank you for the good work that you are doing and the service that you are providing to the state of North Carolina. Thank you.
A quick question, Representative, if you don't mind.
Yes. No.
I had the pleasure of meeting you years ago during the other legislative period. If we're not supposed to take this as a threat, how are we supposed to take this?
I would just say it's a reality check. It's
Okay.
that's all. I mean, I'm just trying to give you what the climate is, and I think you need to be aware of that. But it is not meant to influence your decision. You you will still be able to make the decision you make. However, I would say that depending on the decision you make, that there will be a period of review to see if it indeed is something that the legislature deems as fair.
Thank you. I personally appreciate tremendously you bringing us that information, and I think I even more appreciate you being here as a representative. I would encourage more of your cohorts over that way and fellow legislators to come and visit and look at this process perchance before they legislate it. But thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir, and I just and I thank you for those kind words, and I do remember you, and it's nice to see you again. It's when we're dealing with a lot of different issues. Janet Rose and I are friends, and we've had many discussions about education, and a lot of times people in the legislature are making comments and doing things about something that they may not know as much about as they should. I can tell you that the week that I spent with Dr. Daniel in Alexandria was very, very enlightening, and it has enabled me to share with some of my colleagues that he is not indeed the big bad wolf. So that's okay.
Don't let that get out, okay? All right, we don't want everybody to know that. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank
sir.
you,
Thank
you
very
all.
much.
God bless you. Thank you.
How about lunch? All right.
There's a buffet at the restaurant downstairs.
Hold on.
If you all want to take advantage.
Attention. There's a buffet in the lobby downstairs.
The restaurant.
Do we get paid for advertising?
No, but
We could use it for the tagging. We could use the money for the tagging program that we get for advertising the buffet downstairs. That's not good. So what are we gonna take?
I was almost politically incorrect.
about an hour and a half of lunch on the schedule.
Well, good for us.
You know,
How about an hour
I can't.
and 15 minutes?